Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your December reading. So we'll just get right into it, right? You know, everything you need to know is on YouTube, not Instagram. YouTube. I also have a booking link on my Instagram and at the bottom of this for you to book a private reading if you'd like. Let's talk astrology really quick. There was the new moon, the full moon in Gemini. That was on the 30th. I hope that was great. That's all I'm going to say. Like, that should have been great. If not, then you're not on track. Then two dates to pay attention to. December 14th is the Sagittarius eclipse, the new moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be like overstimulating. It's going to be a very busy month. Sagittarius is typically very busy and like very all over the place a little bit. Or just always busy in general. So everyone collectively is gonna feel overstimulated. It's gonna be a very busy month for everybody. It's full steam ahead. Anything that you planted throughout the entire year, this is literally setting the tone for you to move forward. Take what you started or end what needed to get ended, but it's just going to be overstimulating because there's going to be a lot of good things that are going to happen, not just to Sagittarius, but to everybody, like collectively. The country's going to feel it. This is perfect time for launches, moves, if you want to open a business, if you want to start that thing that you want to do, contracts, sign the contracts now. There's nothing in retrograde. All the planets will be direct by January. So when they're direct, that means things are just gonna flow straight. Like, there's no blockages, there's no communication blockages, there's no technology blockages, there's no, family this, that, like everything's gonna be full steam ahead. Writing for Sagittarius, writing, teaching, publishing, languages, learning languages, world travel is also gonna come up for you guys. Home, housing, and real estate might be a topic of conversation. But I know 2020 was definitely a weird year. Like, 2021 is going to be weird, but it's going to be progressive. Where 2020 was like weird and like a lot, but it kind of like set a tone for what 2021 is going to be. Now 2021 is actually going to be progressive. Like, we're actually going to make some movement where we kind of just stood still in 2020. So I don't want to go too deep into like the dates, because I only want to give you the 14th, which is the Sagittarius eclipse, and then on the 21st, Jupiter and Saturn go into the sign of Aquarius. Now, Aquariuses are, they're in the spotlight, their social life, their popularity, your social life might enhance, again, like, you might be in the spotlight for some reason, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, or whether it's with a business or something that you're launching. You get what I'm trying to say there. So it's definitely going to be a great year for great energy. We like Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. We don't like it when they were in Capricorn. That was not okay. A lot of people did not do well with those planets in Capricorn. But now they're in Aquarius, and I think Jupiter's there for like a really long time, like over a year. But again, spotlight's going to be on you. Perfect time to mop up your credit as well. Just throwing that out there. That's something that I wrote. And then in another reading, we'll talk about the full moon in Cancer at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and pull some of these cards here. We'll pull some Oracle, and then let's get 3 messages for Sagittarius. 333 on the clock. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light and awe. Remember that love has no boundaries. Oh, this is a heavy love message here. Oof. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So there's a sense of someone needs to slow down here. Someone needs to hear that message. Someone needs to slow down so that they can appreciate what they have. Choose to be loved. Do the right thing and offer a helping hand. So someone needs to help somebody, or maybe someone is trying to reach out to you. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in awe. Remember that love has no boundaries. There's some healing going on. Let's pull some. I'm going to pull some. There's a healing involved. I didn't bring my healing deck. Let's pull some moon cards, see what we get here. Remember to take one step at a time, especially if you're dealing with something that you have to let go, that you choose to forgive in order to heal. There's a big emphasis Actually, for Aries, it's a big emphasis that they are healing this month from trauma. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries. I don't know why I even said that, because it's Sagittarius. But there's a sense of healing needed to be done here. But it's hard. You know, you never forget. You'll forgive, but you won't forget. And there's a big emphasis, especially with Aries. And then this card came out specifically for you, that there is a sense that you need to forgive in order to heal. That is really hard. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. Luck is on your side. Remember, you are on a path. Take one step at a time. I'm gonna pull some more here. Adjustments are required. Someone needs to make some adjustments to something. If it's a love situation or if you're on a healing path of some sort, you need to tweak a little bit of what's going on now. And surrender to the divine. Trust that you're on the right path. And remember that you're on the right path and trust that you're on the right path. You need to, don't forget that, you know, if you're not spiritually in tune, no, if you're watching tarot, then you're spiritual, sorry. But so your spirituality should be important. Your spirituality should be on track. Spirituality should be main focus, right? That you should also trust in your intuition. You should trust that things are going to go out, they're going to go naturally. You should not be in your mind, like you should not be having swords, thinking about having anxiety and thinking about things that might stress you out. That's just not necessarily how it should be. So let's see what messages we get from the tarot. Oof, heartbreak. There's just swords everywhere. Temperance, there is Sagittarius. Have patience, have balance, literally like it's coming out for you here. Messages you have for Sagittarius for the month of December. Any messages they need to know. Take it as a sign, clarification, or warning. Take what resonates, let the rest flow. This is going to be a love reading. Partnerships, relationships, Two of Cups. Wish come true. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. And it came out with this one first, and then this one. So there's a wish. There's a wish you have about a partnership here. There's some hope that you have about a partnership. If there's something here that you're trying to fix, or there's a wish, there's a hope, or let's see what else we got here about partnerships. Oof. Oh my God. If you know tarot, you know what these cards are, right? Okay. Six of Swords, Four of Cups. There is a walking away, or there's a uncertainty, or someone might be wishing to walk away. Someone might be wishing to walk away from a partnership, or there's a sense that there might be walking away, or that there's Four of Cups here. Cups is love. So you have love, but just so you're denying it. You're pushing it away. You're also on the boat and you're leaving a situation that has to do with a partnership that might have been a wish come true at a certain point in your life. Maybe it's not anymore. I don't know why you're leaving. I don't know why you're saying no to it. Or you're allowing, or you're just more of like, I'm done with it. I don't need it. I don't want it. At one point it was happy. That's what I want to say. At one point it was great. It was a wish come true. It was fulfillment. That might be what you need to choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Scared vision. Sorry. Oof. Ten of Swords. Ending. Something here is ending. What's ending here? I'm going to clarify this. Tell me how do you want us to perceive this message? How should we see this card? How should we see this ending? See this ending as an awakening, as a wake-up call. Wake the fuck up. What's the underlying message here that we're not seeing? It's too many cards. What's the underlying message here? Oh my God, the Tower. It was gonna come down anyway. It was inevitable. Oh my God, I know this is wrong. There's a love situation here that you should walk away from, or it's gonna. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen anyway. Tower moment. Maybe it already happened. Right, so I'm just going to repeat this again. The last card that came out was 10 of Swords. Ending to something that was hopeful and wishful at some point, but just walking away, you're giving up on it, you don't want the love anymore. Ending to it. How should we see this card? See it as an awakening, as an aha moment. What's the underlying message that you're not seeing? That it's going to come down anyway. Everything that goes up must come down. Or if not, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess. You're gonna be like this person falling off, like you jumping off. You're not falling off, you're jumping off. You're saying, fuck this, I'm out. Or it's just all gonna come crumbling down. Bottom of the deck, King of Creativity, also Sagittarius card. King of Creativity. It is a King of Creativity, it's a King of Wands. Page of Wands. You have if this is a relationship, you have someone that's very immature and you have someone that's very stable. There's someone that's extremely immature, that is new, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they want, they have no desire, or they have amateur-like desire. And there's someone here that understands everything about themselves creatively, mentally. They know what they want in the sense of desires, dreams, and goals, and someone here does not. They're at an amateur level. The Hermit, the Virgo card. You need to pull back, you need to hibernate, you need to reevaluate everything. You need to shine the light on what you don't fucking see, or let somebody else shine the light on you and wake you the fuck up. Because maybe you're just oblivious and you can't see it, because there's a lot of drama and tension going on. Knight of Swords. There's a lot of tension, there's a lot of arguing, there's a lot of back and forth communication, like bickering and fighting, and this is my violent card, like you're fighting with somebody. And now you're gonna self-victimize yourself. This is literally the extended. I was gonna start doing extended, and I'm pulling from the bottom of the deck. And there's a sense of like someone's here as a victim, or you're self-victimizing yourself. That's what this card means, but I also sometimes see it like someone is a victim, or someone's playing the victim, or someone's blindfolded and they feel trapped. No, you have the power to wiggle the ropes, and you will cut yourself free from this whatever it is that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aquarius. King of Stability, could be dealing with Capricorn. King of Pentacles, which is stability, structure. Do you have structure? I don't think you have structure, because underneath that is, wow. Underneath that is Death and the Leo card. So you need to have strength, and you need to literally, this is rebirth. So like your stability probably is going to be reborn. Your stability is, if you leave the situation, this is what I'm saying. Like you're, instead of self-victimizing yourself, like there needs to be a sense of rebirth here that needs to happen, right? And then you need to have courage, inner strength, just have the courage to kind of go through it. And maybe you will get to you need to be a leader in this situation. You need to step up and take the lead for sure here. And with the rebirth comes stability. Maybe you're not stable now. With the rebirth and courage comes stability, comes the finances, comes the pentacles, comes the security. But the rebirth has to happen. You can't wait for a rebirth while you're still in you can't, oh my God, this message is so crazy. I know this is right. You can't have a rebirth in stability if you're still playing the victim in another role. The role needs to end so that you can work on the rebirth. It's not going to happen while you're in the relationship. It's going to come after. Let's pull one of these Shine a Light from Within cards. Message for Sagittarius. And this is not a love thing. This could be a partnership that you should probably walk away from. It could be a job that you should walk away from as well. The job was everything you wanted at some point, and it's not anymore. It's actually being like really toxic on you. Create your own happiness. Someone's not happy in a partnership, and I'm going to say partnership just because not everybody's in a partnership. And it could be with yourself. Maybe you're just not happy with yourself if you're single. Or where you're at. Like, even like you might not be happy with your home. You might not be happy with the city you live in. I know a couple cities that you're probably depressed as fuck. Like, get the fuck out. It's time to go. COVID didn't do justice to everybody. Create your own happiness. I'm going to leave that right there. You have the power to create. You need to have a rebirth, but you can't have a rebirth if you are still the victim, or if you are trapped. I'm not going to say the victim because I don't want to imply anything. Get it? Got it? Good. That's your message. I hope it resonates for you, Sagittarius. Happy birthday. And I'll see you on the next one.